And lastly, if you're on Spotify, make sure you follow us on Spotify. That way you are always locked into everything we drop.
Now, I think we're in trouble, or we got to stand tall because Denise said she want both of us on the phone call.
What?
Yeah.
What we do? What we do?
She do the show every week. We ain't got no phone call, but now she finna do her show.
Yo, you see that phone line different once they get their own stuff.
Now we
Don't
call
it?
executive meeting and shit. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy.
bruh, you know, they get their own little show, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, she got me going back through my messages. Make sure I ain't.
No, she what's the thing she said on here? I don't care which one of y'all call, but I want both of y'all on a phone call.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Like,
I don't know what that mean, man.
I'm like, wait the fuck a minute. What? Wait, what?
Yeah, let me go on. Do we got to go like 3-hour show? 3-hour show? 3 hour show.
Hey, we're gonna start real slow.
Oh my God.
Let's go to the next topic.
We got to talk about Steve Smith.
Is this your first time seeing it today?
Yes, this is my first time today.
Cause I heard you here laughing about it, bro. And I'm like,
Yo.
wait, bro, you so damn late. That been out since last week or over the weekend for sure.
Over the weekend?
Yeah, that been out.
Man, I didn't hear about it until today.
Yeah.
Now,
Steve Smith is a former football player, NFL football player.
Yes,
He's an analyst now.
Steve Smith, highly touted future Hall of Famer. Over with
I don't know now.
Yeah.
I want to be the Hall of Fame.
He don't look. They didn't put a whole bunch of folks in that Hall of Fame. They ain't gonna still put him in.
I don't know.
He's just gonna be looking weird. He a freaky dude. He a 69 guy. Okay, he a freaking man. Steve Smith. And our main topic for today, and I did bring this up, but I had to, man. If you don't know who Steve Smith is, like we said, that is an NFL player, Carolina legend, Ravens role player. Okay. He was on a lot of great teams, very highly touted and highly regarded. When you think about wide receivers at a small size, he is the first name. The first. Okay. So with that being said, he has been in the news for being a freaky man. Okay. And I need to ask the people, especially my men, what would you do given this freaking situation? All righty. So let me describe the situation with Mr. Steve Smith. Steve Smith found himself in some trouble because he was messing around with a married woman. Now, if you know Steve Smith like we do, you know Steve Smith is married too with 2 kids.
So is that cheating then?
Shut up. But we're gonna come back to him and his married kids and wife, but he has a family already. Now, this married woman has been seeing Mr. Steve Smith behind her husband's back. It took an actual interaction where she came home late. The phone was left unlocked. She went to sleep in the bed, and the husband was very uneasy given how she was acting. Kind of a little bit what we was talking about it was either yesterday or the day before, as far as like when you notice something weird and can you really call it?
Yeah.
He noticed something weird. So he called the phone and he went into the phone and he saw Mr. Steve Smith leaving the most egregious, most disgusting. Oh my God. Mr. Steve Smith and this guy's wife have been sexing it up in the text. And a little bit more than that, given what he was sending over to her phone. And he didn't even have the decency to cover his face. So you know it's Steve Smith. So how would you feel if your significant other, A, cheated on you, B, cheated on you with a man of different status? How would you handle that being done? Because this guy, he opened up the whole chat to social media. He tagged the NFL, the Ravens, the Carolina Panthers, Fox Sports, ESPN. He tagged everybody. So I need to know, man. what would you do if you were in that type of situation where your cheating was this public?
Well, for number one, he made it public. It's a couple of things though, before I get to what I would do. The wife was tacky as fuck. And the reason why I'm gonna say this, bro, if you're gonna cheat, this is women know this this is just rule 101, and you married. What do? You delete all text messages.
Yeah, you gonna archive it.
You know what I'm saying?
So you wanted to go back to it
and read. You know what I'm saying? That's no. I have heard nobody talk about that, bro. She kept all the text messages, all the pictures, and you married on the main phone.
Hell no.
Yeah.
To the no, no, no. Hell to the no. To the no. To the no. Listen.
You right. Ain't nobody spoke about that.
Ain't nobody spoke about that, bro. You know what I'm saying? A married woman, bro, and even men that's married. Code 101, bro. You delete, you read, and you delete. Or you set up an email, right? Or you know what I'm saying? You got a phone that you have another phone that you're doing this with. And if you're doing it with your main phone, bro, you definitely are deleting every text message. You don't have any evidence. You delete everything. You don't hold on to nothing. You look at it. You may take that picture and put it somewhere else, or put that, but you don't keep it on your phone in your house where your husband or your wife can find it. So
especially if you know you being trifling. And if you got an archive, put it under a password folks shouldn't know.
I agree with you.
Like that's wild bugging. And you had to take screenshots to archive it. No, because Steve Smith has a clear Android, so he was texting back green.
But here's the thing, though, bro. For the other part of it, right? For this dude to take it to the internet, this is why she was doing what she's doing.
Yeah,
he's a bitch.
Yeah, everybody in this situation pretty wrong.
Yeah,
and you don't say that too much often.
Yeah,
everybody in this situation wrong.
Ain't no man, honestly, is going to do. Well, I ain't gonna say no man because he did it.
Yeah,
only a man like him with that kind of sensitivity, right? With his feelings hurt, right? That an NFL player is banging his wife and he hurt and he want revenge. That's a woman thing. That's what women do.
That's why I was like, I don't think that was the flex he thought it was.
No, he didn't get.
Or he didn't get the.
He didn't care about the flex. He wanted to hurt her. He wanted to hurt. He wanted to hurt him. He couldn't do nothing to him. He couldn't whip his ass. So like you
can't even find him.
Yeah, but then he called this dude and said, "Man, you fucking my wife. I know you're doing this right." And Steve Smith, bro, he said, "I'm sorry."
I'm sorry. And nothing else, literally. Sorry, and nothing else.
If my wife is banging another dude, the last person I want to talk to
is the dude she banging. Especially if she talking the way she did in these texts. That's the last man I want to talk to.
The only time I would talk to the other dude, bro, if it's somebody I personally know. Other than that,
yeah. You shouldn't be trying to check the dude that your wife is doing it with.
He wasn't no checking.
No, I mean, but
he just informed him. Hey, Steve Smith, I'm sorry for bothering you. I know you fucking my wife. That's basically what that was.
Mr. Steve Smith, Senior Smith.
Yeah, and so he went out there and put it all over the internet. I mean, so for me, what I think about it, he was hurt. He was in love with his wife more than she was in love with him. He was emotional. He acted out of emotions to try to hurt him. Yeah, and possibly his actions was to save his marriage.
How do you see that?
Because if he gets rid of Steve, right, possibly she'll stay with him, right? Because, bro, on the average, men is like, I'm divorcing, I'm out of here, boom, boom, boom. I didn't hear none of that from him. And when he was talking about this, bro,
he didn't give that type of tone.
It wasn't that type of energy. You see what I'm saying? I listened to the whole thing. It wasn't that type of energy from him. So I'm thinking he's doing what he got to do to get this man away from my wife because I love my wife. And they can work things out because whatever is going on, he know what then. Because in a marriage, you know what then happened in your marriage.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He could have been caught cheating. Who knows why she's doing what she's doing? You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of different variables to it. The way he handled it, I don't think most men would handle it that way. But I'm gonna say this: that's the way he handled it,
Yeah.
right? So I have to respect what he felt he had to go do. But I'm gonna say the other
look
part
down
of,
on it, dude.
I can look down on it, but I'm gonna say the other part of it, man, is damn, Steve, to your family, bro.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You
bro.
now you got your wife and your family all drugged through some shit for a female that you really don't even care about for real.
They've been together since 2000. That's 25 years.
Yeah, and now you done
25.
now you done brought this kind of slander. And that's the thing that when you get married, man, as a man, I don't care about getting caught if I cheat, but you don't want to bring that to your family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm single,
Yeah.
I get caught. You know what I'm saying?
It's another thing your daughter or your son figure out that
son
you
and
being nasty
you know what I'm
behind
saying?
mama.
And on mama, bro. And then, bro,
Yeah.
that's a whole, because when you walk in the house, you that daddy now. You know what I'm saying? It's a different feel, bro.
Dude, I just thought about it. His son finna get ready to go to the league.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And here's the thing: nobody's gonna bother him about it, but the way his sons feel about what his dad did, he carries that weight, unnecessary weight that's not needed because of his dad. You know what I'm saying? The wife carries that unnecessary thing. So when men and women go out there and cheat, especially when you fucking married, bro. Like I said, cheating when you in a relationship with your girlfriend and boyfriend, I don't give two shits about that. That is what it is. People get mad at me, but I don't care about cheating girlfriend and boyfriend, right? Even if it's exclusive, work it out. You know what I'm saying? Move on.
Yeah.
But when you married, that's a different level to me. And you have a different responsibility. It ain't the same responsibility when you're in an exclusive relationship, right? To me. Now, people may want to claim it as that, but if you pack your bags, it ain't nothing to be done. But in a marriage, you've got married in the eyes of God. You done got married, and now you done tied your assets, your lifestyle, and everything to somebody. Excuse me. You done basically hitched your wagon to somebody, which for me, I took those vows seriously.
Yeah.
You know, when I was married, because again, what this is, I didn't want that. You've heard me say on the show many times.
Yeah.
I never wanted another woman to be able to be somewhere and say, I fucked your husband. Right. You know what I'm saying? That I prided myself on that. Even though my ex-wife thought I was cheating, but I wasn't. I didn't cheat on her.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
No, I'm saying, you thought.
No, I mean, you know, a woman gonna think what she want to think, but at the end of the day, I never cheat. I never cheated on, because again, I didn't want that kind of feel over my family. And again, you know, when you get married and you marry the right man, you marry the right woman, you have to take that lifestyle serious. And no matter, even if you're angry or you're mad, you still have to realize as a mom or a dad or a husband or a wife, that what you do affects your family. You have a different responsibility, bro, when you get married. You see what I'm saying? Because now the brand of your life is your family. That's your legacy. So you can hurt them in more ways than one, whether you're the husband or you're the wife or you're the kids. You have to protect that shit. And a lot of people don't, they allow their personal emotions to get involved because they're not getting what they want out of the marriage. And you go out and you step out on your wife, or you step out on your husband. And, you know, things like this happen. So
yeah. Steve Smith, you nasty man. But I mean, he's still one of my favorite wide receivers, so I ain't gonna change that. But still.
But okay, let me ask you, what would make you cheat on your wife or somebody you've been with for a long time? What make men cheat though? And women cheat? Well, what is that thing that make you?
A lot of folks say neglect. A lot of folks say,
because you know, it's like when I was married, and y'all tell me in the chats, right? Let me know what y'all think. Because when I was married, bro, it was just something about you go be with another woman, and then I got to go home and get back in bed with my wife.
Really?
Yeah, that was like a, I don't know, bro.
Well, you was in love.
Yes, I love my wife, bro. Bro, because going there screwing another woman, but you got to get back in the bed with your wife, bro.
But you also look at the wife thing like high. So
because
a lot of folks
supposed to.
A lot of folks kind of still treat the wife thing as another relationship.
But what I'm saying is, that's what comes. I don't understand, and I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm not saying I did everything right in my marriage, right? But it was just one of those things for me. Like, I'm going to be in the bed with another woman, shower, then I'm gonna go jump in the bed with my wife, and I'm gonna lay next to her.
You still felt dirty after the shower?
Yeah, I think I would. I feel some, bro.
You going crazy?
No, I wouldn't be going crazy, but there'd be a part of me like, damn, I just cheated on my wife.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? Damn, you know, I went out there and I'm laying up next to this woman that love, and because she's, think about it, if she's truly innocent, your wife is innocent or your husband is innocent, right? And you're laying next to this person.
it's not always that black and white though.
It's
not always that black and white. Because even in this situation with Steve Smith, we was like maybe something led up to it.
It could be,
or
like
maybe
I said,
he
like I
did
don't,
something to provoke her.
like I said, I don't know people's situation. I'm just saying, for me, when I was married, it would have been tough for me to cheat. I had opportunities to, but if I wasn't if I don't live with you, I don't have to see you, I could probably cheat. But
Really?
if we ain't together, but me coming from a hotel or coming from another woman's house and then walking into my house where my son is in the house doing his homework and my wife is in the kitchen watching TV or in the bedroom or sleeping, and I just finished being with another woman, bro. Just me thinking about this like one of the worst goddamn feelings in the world.
I mean, but like I said, like if we really want to get into the psyche of a cheater, maybe it was other things to lead up to it. Maybe it's stress. Maybe it is the conveniency.
But Ms. Hanson, you still got to walk into that house, even though it's a married couple, sleep in the same bed. You still got to walk into the house where your family is, knowing that you just cheated. You know what I'm saying? And here's the other part of it that I never wanted to be able to do, bro. You know, you in the house with your wife and your kids, whatever case may be, right?
Uh-huh.
And you texting another man or a woman.
Now that's wild. That mean you really don't care.
And that's what most people do.
That mean you really don't care.
Bro, that's what most people do. That's bruh. That's what I'm saying. That's what most people do, right?
Change the number to the best friend or
no,
a piece
but
of
your notifications on silent. You sitting right there with your husband or your wife, and you're texting, right? Your boo thing. Or they're in the next room and you texting your boo thing. Or you're in the bathroom while your husband and your kids in the house, you texting your boo thing. I don't know, bro. That shit like,
would you want to know if it did happen?
I want to know?
Yeah, would you want to know?
I don't think I want to know what I want to know.
Explain.
You never want to know if your wife is cheating on you, but you know, as you know, I would want to know if she's cheating because I wouldn't want to be with her anymore. I don't want to see it.
Okay.
Right. You know, but I don't want to be made look like a goddamn fool either. You know what I mean? So
okay. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah, I don't want to know, but if she's really doing it, she's in love with this cat. Yeah, I need to know. You know what I'm saying? So I want to know, but I don't want to know. Right. Let's see what some people say. Ms. Hanson, they live in a whole separate house. We will know when something is off. My conscience will eat up at me. See, that's what I'm saying, right? If you're in love with the person that you're doing something with, and you could tell let's say, for example, if you cheated for the first time, right?
Yeah.
You'll know, do you love your mate or not, when you walk back into that house the way you feel. If you feel nothing, right? And you're thinking about the other person way more than you think about the person that you're married to.
Uh-huh.
You should have never got married to him, or you don't love that person more. You need to get the fuck away from them. You need to move on.
Now, question: if you do that and you feel bad, do you tell your spouse?
No. No, just don't do it no more.
Okay.
No. If you cheated and you know that you felt that you did the wrong thing, take it to the grave. Cut it the fuck off.
I'm glad we ain't BSing, bro, because there'll be some folks. Nah, tell your significant other, and if you real sincere about it, and you really know, you'll destroy the family.
Hey, if my wife cheated on me one time and she realized that I love my husband more than I don't want to do this no more, don't tell me.
Don't ever tell me. I'm with you.
I'm cool with what I'm saying. You did it. As long as I find out about it, just cut it the fuck off and keep it moving.
Yeah, die alone with that shit.
Yeah, take it to the grave. But I wouldn't want to know, because again, like I said, that's a testament to, do you love me, or do I love you, right? Because again, I think if you love somebody, is it possible that you can go out there and step into some shit every once in a while? Everybody can.
Okay.
Everybody can. Everybody is susceptible to fucking up or making a mistake. What I would say is you don't make a mistake and oops, your dick slide up in somewhere.
That's what I was gonna ask. Do you make a mistake and get some booty?
No.
Is that a mistake?
No, you don't take your clothes off. That's not a mistake. That's intentional.
Okay.
Right? The mistake part is that you playing around, and I'm gonna say because you're probably mad. Somebody jumps in your inbox, you say, hey, you start talking to them, and it just led to some fun, right? You shouldn't be doing it, but it was fun. Somebody paying you attention. I don't like it, but I get it, right? Now, it's a mistake to do that. But when it started to go too far, as a man or woman, you know that you got to cut that shit off. But this is the one thing that I have learned about everybody. Don't open up Pandora's box, because this is one thing I know about every woman that I've ever talked to, and I think some men, but I know especially for women. Women love attention from the right person.
Steve Smith was definitely the right person to old girl.
Let me say this again. Women love attention from the right person, right? So they could be married or in a relationship. But if they get attention from the right person and they're that type of woman, they will give a little energy to that other guy. They would give energy to that other guy. They would crack that door just a tad bit. Now they won't step over the line, but they would keep that guy right there on the back burner at a distance. Somebody they can holler at and say, hey, how you doing? Hey, hello, my motherfucker. Hey, how you doing? Right? But they ain't gonna do nothing. But that's the person they may start to vent to every once in a while. Yeah. Like I said, women will open the door for the right motherfucker. Right? For real. Someone says you would want to know so you know what you need to do either way. I'm gonna disagree with that because, like I said, if your wife, and you may want to know, I'm not gonna say you wouldn't, but I wouldn't, because everybody's marriage relationship, y'all, is different. You could have done something that pissed someone off to the utmost. It's one of the things that they asked you not to do, and you went out there and did it, right? And in revenge, they went out there and did that to you because they knew that would hurt you, right? But when they did it, they felt icky about it, and they knew if they did it, they crossed the line, y'all wouldn't be together no more. For me, don't tell me if you're never going to do it again, right? Some people like, if you did it, I want to know. That's you. I don't want to know if you're never going to do it again, because there are a lot of shit that when you with somebody, you don't know what the fuck they did, okay? From spending money to go whatever, going at whatever. There's a lot of shit husband and wives don't know everything about it. I would say anybody say you think you know your husband, you think you know your wife, you think you know your man, you think you know your woman, bullshit. Everybody got a secret. Now I know some people gonna jump in here. I ain't got no secrets from my man. You the main one got a secret. You the main one got a secret. There is something about you that your man or your wife don't know, or your husband don't know, right? Everybody got one. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. I ain't talking about nothing where you cheating or doing something with other people. I ain't talking about that.
I don't think
everybody got a secret.
Kimberly said two things. She said, some women want the attention from all men, even in a relationship. And she also asked the question, so a hall pass? I don't think that's a hall pass.
I'm not giving you a hall pass, but if you took a hall pass, if you stole a hall pass and then tell me, what I'm saying?
Then it's just gone.
You know what I'm saying?
Then it's just gone.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you said you was going to the bathroom, but it was actually a hall pass.
But question, what do you say to the folks that say as soon as you get away with it, the thrill of knowing you can get away with it?
Then you are that motherfucker that's a cheater. Then you become, you know what I'm saying? Because if you can get away and you want to do it again, you don't give a damn about the person that you're with.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
Yeah. I don't want to hurt my wife, bro. If I don't know about my girlfriend like that. I probably maybe, depending on where I'm at the level, but my wife, that's mine, bro. And if I've got in my mind that you're fucking my wife, I got to make sure that you're secure that I'm your husband. And I'm not going to it's my job as a man, if I'm married to you, to make sure that you're not insecure about I'm your husband and no other woman can get to me no matter what the fuck we in. If somebody came back to you and said your husband did this, you can look them in their eyes and say, no, the fuck he did.
Even if I did.
No. See, but what I'm saying is that's the trust level, what I'm talking about. Like, for me to be with a woman, I need to be able to look her. If somebody said your wife did this, I can look emphatically in the motherfucker's face and say, no, my wife didn't do that, bro. If I can't feel that with you, bro, I don't want to be with you. I can't marry you.
Gotcha.
If I've got any kind of questions on on who you are, the scope of who the fuck you are, bro, we can't get married because I can't trust you. You know what I'm saying? And that's tough to find these days. You can find good people, You can find a good woman or a good man, but can you fucking really trust that person? When all shit goes bad, do they really have your fucking back? It's very few men
It's
and
hard.
very few women that say people say they got your back until it's time to have your back.
Mhm.
And then they're gonna hold you up for a certain period of time. They're like, man, fuck this shit. They're gonna drop your ass and keep it moving, right?
leave you exposed.
Like I said, I'm gonna say it again, bro. Put on your oxygen mask and be slow to put on somebody else's. You know what I'm saying? And I say that with all due respect to anybody. I love relationships. I love marriage. I think it's a beautiful thing for those that it work for. But at the end of the day, man, people change on your ass quick, fast, in a hurry. And when things get bad for you, I want to see how you act. I want to see how you act when all shit goes to hell and high water. Are you still there with me? Right? Because what I've learned in life, people stick with you sometimes through the thick and thin. But sometimes because of what they went through with you, they see you differently now.
Yeah,
And it changes the complexity of the relationship.
I definitely agree with that.
You know
I've
what I'm
been the
saying?
latter.
You know what I'm saying? It's just so even though they still there, y'all ain't there no more. Right? And so y'all wind up at some point still separating, even though they were through with you through the tough times. Because
So which one is worse to you?
Huh?
Being there but not how it was, or not being there at all?
I would rather for you to be there during the tough times and leave me after. I would.
So it's better not to be there at all.
No, I would rather for you to be there through the tough times.
Oh, okay.
I would rather for you to be there through the tough times if we can't work it out because of what happened. It damaged you for what you saw.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? For whatever, because sometimes it could be, whatever. You see things differently, right? Whether it's a health reason, or I went to jail, or I got caught doing some shit that wasn't, up the par. You got caught doing some shit. It changes. Sometimes people stick with you with shit, but like I said, it changes them how they see you, how they feel about you, and they're no longer attracted to you.